Good afternoon everybody, or rather not again. It is still raining in North Lincolnshire. However, the rain did not stop me going out on my Interceptor, and when I came home the postman gave me a little packet, and inside it was a voltmeter. Now I got that from eBay and it cost the princely sum of £7. And one could ask, why fit a voltmeter? Well, in at least one case I know of, the voltmeter, which had shown a constant display when using the bike, suddenly started being erratic and going down to 2 volts, 10 volts, 15 volts, whatever. And that was how the owner of the bike discovered that his red power wire under the bike, subject to the previous video, the red wire fix, wasn't making a good contact. So he then did a U-turn and went straight home, and thereafter the bike stopped working completely. And then following a sort of investigation, it transpired that it was the red wire under the bike. So I think the voltmeter's got a good function of just being reassuring and knowing that the bike is actually charging the battery. So what I did was I got a piece of plastic, which is actually a mounting bracket from a piece of guttering actually, and I heated it up with my little Dremel blow lamp, bent it round and attached it to the crossbar. Now it doesn't look very nice at that point, but then again it's going to have a voltmeter stuck on it with the sticky pad that it came with, 3M, which is really good actually, very, very solid. So I just basically took a strip of black plastic. I'm sure people out there can do it far better, but I just took a strip of plastic, heated it up, twisted it, put a hole in it, and then used one of the left-hand handlebar clamp to attach the bracket, and then the voltmeter just sticks on. And it is a good sticky pad too. So I say £7 on eBay. This is the exact same one that somebody recommended to me that they have on their bike. So in the headlamp you'll find, if you've not got a power splitter on it, you'll find a 2-pin female block terminal just dangling there in your headlamp, and you probably look at it and think, I wonder what that's for. Well, it's actually a power output. So fortunately I'd got the correct block terminal to be able to crimp onto the leads that come with a voltmeter a 2-pin plug, and it went straight in. I previously made a power splitter. They're available on eBay and made by an Interceptor owner at a very reasonable price, and you can plug that into that block in the headlamp and basically have 2 power outputs. So I've got a USB port, and then I plugged the voltmeter into the other one, and there it is. It will show what the charge is when you first turn the key, and then it will start to go up. Mine's at 13.3 at the moment before running the engine, and it's a £7 modification, and as you can see from the pictures it isn't obtrusive either, and just gives you a visual readout that all is fine with the charging. So if your rectifier regulator's burning out, and then you'll see that on the display because the voltage will drop, or it'll fluctuate, or it'll be unreliable. So I thought I would pass that one on. It's just a case of make a little twisted bracket if you want to mount it where I did. The crossbar on the handlebars, in my opinion, is just decorative. It's just a style thing. It's not stopping the bars from bending. I've got the stainless steel handlebars and there's no way you can bend them, and so I've used, as I say, on the left hand side there, just a slightly longer Allen bolt, and then twisted that piece of plastic. You could use a piece of aluminium, I suppose, or a thinner bit of plastic, but there it is, and it just sticks on. I ran the power cable down the fork tube through the existing cable ties into the back of the headlamp, and then it just goes straight into that spare 2-pin female block terminal, which you'll find in there if you've not got any accessories plugged into it yet, but that's what it's for. So I've got, as I say, one to the USB and one to the voltmeter, and I shall be monitoring that over the next few weeks and see what charge I get. So there you have it, just a little quickie. Worth fitting, I think, just as an early warning system. As we know, the rectifier regulator in its stock position is causing problems for a lot of people, and that is basically an early warning system. If that voltage drops, you know that something's going on, most probably with the rectifier regulator. So I think for £7, absolute bargain. It's waterproof. As you can see, it began throwing it down with rain when I was doing it. So there you have it. In the meantime, if you're out in the rain, like I probably will be later, take even greater care. Watch out for the rainbows on the road, and I will post again soon. Bye for now.